Welcome back to Wheel Wednesday, second weekly Wheel Wednesday. Today I got a angel who hunts demons and then keeps trinkets by 4 elements on YouTube, which I forgot to put on the wheel, but from YouTube. I had 2 designs for this. The original one I was doing was just an old guy sitting in a chair with a sword and, big old angel wings, but then I thought, kinda, I don't know about boring, but I did not like it too much. So then I decided to try to go lean into the crazy, more zealotrous aspect of it, thinking, well, if it is some super powerful angel that's been hunting demons, they probably maybe went a little crazy in their whole quest to gain power to fight more demons, yada yada, infinite cycle of gaining more power, getting crazier to kill more demons. And I also based this on my interpretation of angel and demons, or interpretation, my inside my brain world of them. So not the typical sense of angels and demons. So in my mind, the angels, they have different ranks, which gains them power, specifically magic power, and then they can also increase it through the use of gold, as you can see, which I'm adding in right now is gold tattoos. And I also thought, because they were going crazy in my mind for this drawing, that they instead of just having a gold helmet, they had just molten gold poured on them. So that's why it looks weird, I guess, and not really like a helmet, and more like a shell. And I was originally going to do the trinkets holding as a sizable cage of demon eyes. But then, as I was doing, I was like, this doesn't really make sense. Just because, yes, the demon eyes, again, in my interpretation, demon eyes do provide magical powers to the demons, as angel eyes provide magic to angels. But when you take out the eyes, they look very similar, because demon eyes are an X shape, while the angel eyes are a cross shape. So just having the eyes, it's you can't really tell which is which until, you see the magic. So I end up changing it to just a huge bundle of horns, because those also are one of the demon's magical giving things, and they give more magic than the eyeballs. Because it's based on age and size of the horns, so it makes more sense for this demon hunter to be taking those instead. Another thing about the angels is that with the rank, it depends on how many wings they have. I should say how many pairs of wings. I haven't really thought about odd numbers of wings. But this guy's got 6 wings, which is, I'm not sure how many an archangel would have, but that's a decent amount of wings. And yes, they can get more wings, but that's difficult to do, and very rare, unless some high-ranking angel is killed in some way. Then it's easy. Just be the lucky one. And I was originally here with that circle in the middle of the helmet eye shell thing, adding an angel eye where it is the cross, in the gold, but it ended up looking, in my opinion, bad. So I get rid of it. Eventually. I also, for the one hand that's not holding the cage/eventual horn bundle, I made it a gauntlet weapon thing. I was originally going to try to make it a sword, and then as I was doing it, I thought, that's impractical. Sure, they might be a little crazy, but they still probably want to use like a hand sometimes. So gauntlet. There is a little something that I just want to put out there, I guess, since I have never talked about it or written about it. I almost wrote about it in the fiery day. I don't remember which day that was, but when it was a demon, and in the community post there's like some of the lore. But the eyeballs of angels and demons hold power, as I stated earlier in this video. But that's important because if you have no magic, you can take one of those eyes and put it in your own eye socket to gain some magic. But for demons, it's like yes, you can get the power, but it's not that good, because demon magic is more based on their horn size and age. So yes, you'd get magic from their eyes, but it's going to be low level, garbage, stinky magic. Whereas in angel eyes, yes, they are based on rank for magic, but since you can increase the power with gold as well, they are much more sought after than the demon eyes. So that's kind of why angels tend to chill out away from everyone, because people are greedy, and if you have something they want, who knows what will happen. I guess I'll talk more about this piece now. Made them more strong looking because fighter. That with the gauntlet is obviously, at least in some way, involved in hand-to-hand combat, probably. Or, just channeling magic through it, who knows. But I also, it's more noticeable near the neck area, but I made more red, and I put I used a watercolor brush to symbolize burns or scarring, just because I imagine it was pretty intense to get the molten gold poured on the head. So that's why that's there. It's not super noticeable looking at it now, zoomed out at least, but you can tell. You can tell definitely something's going on. I also end up doing a lot of color, just a lot of different bright colors, just because that's how I am showing a large amount of mana in the air / magic in the air, whatever you want to call it, which I started doing on what was that, the Ancients one, the Audience with an Ancient, yes, where a large amount of mana / magic in one spot makes a fog of bright colors, which is what this large pile of horns is doing, along with being next to this higher ranked angel. So that's not inconspicuous at all, just a walking colorful fog cloud / flying colorful fog cloud. I mean, it's a good warning. A warning of lots of magic over here. So either don't fight me, or if you're really overconfident and you want some magic power, time to fight. Or, diplomatic stuff, whatever. Although, I don't think this guy is in the mood for a lot of talking. Just a hunch. And I did kind of have to speed up at the end here because I was running out of time, and right now I'm still looking at the clock and I'm a little worried. But I ended up adding a lot more color because it was fun. And yep, I also like the shadows I did, I don't know, purple on a multiply layer with an overlay of orange for light. That's all that is. I mean, this is all color dodge with these neon colors, but the normal shadow and the light on the skin of sunlight, that's multiply and overlay. And yep, that's really it. I used a bunch of random neon colors. Thank you for listening. Thank you for another Wheel Wednesday. Come back next week for another Wheel Wednesday. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. Have a good day. Bye.